What is up, guys? Phoenix Echo here, aka the Gold Pidgeotto, and today I found out that 1 to 2 of the public transit bus drivers in my town have come down with the coronavirus. And I know that I made a video when I went out grocery shopping, and at the beginning of the video you could see that they were putting up caution tape at the front of the buses to distance, the driver from some of the passengers. Well, it was confirmed through the news here in Lexington, Kentucky, that at least 1 to 2 of them have come down with the coronavirus, and I'll be right back. The joys of being a manager: answering the phones, taking carry-out orders, drive-through orders. So yeah, it's a pretty easy gig. We're doing our best to abide by what the governor and I guess the CDC, guidelines are, what they've asked us to do in order to remain open, working. Because honestly, I really don't know what I would do if I didn't have this job right now. I would be at home pretty bored, playing quite a lot of video games probably. Not really 100% sure. And even when I'm home, like my girlfriend and I, we kind of social distance ourselves. And I'm not sure if it's really like intentional. It just kind of happened that way. I'm the one that goes out. I'm the one that comes to and from work. So she pretty much is isolating herself in the bedroom, and I kind of stay off in the living room, and we play our video games, and of course we do talk, we do see each other in passing. It's not like we're on purpose just trying to stay the hell away from each other. It's nothing like that. But to me, this coronavirus thing is pretty serious, guys. It's actually very serious. It scares me a lot. I don't know. I do my best to stay safe and to keep everybody else safe. Now, I'm not going to be the type that, if you pass me in public, I'm not going to be like, oh, 6 feet, stay 6 feet away from me, stay away from me. I don't want somebody up in my bubble, but at the same time, when you're out in public, you're going to pass people. You're going to be sometimes within somebody else's personal space. And yeah, it's scary because most of us in the U.S., most of us in this, world, in this pandemic right now, we could all be asymptomatic, and, meaning we could all already have the coronavirus, but show no symptoms of it. And it could pretty much kind of lay dormant. Our bodies could fight it off, or say we could be asymptomatic, and then hell, the scarier thought to me is, months down the road, or whenever this decides to, blow over and pass, what if all the asymptomatic people suddenly, get sick and it spreads all over again? A second exposure, third exposure. And of course, well, my opinion on that, if there was, any more exposures like that, I believe that it would probably be worse the second to the third time around. So I just really want to say to take care of yourself and take care of each other the best that you can. I understand most people don't want to be cooped up in the house, sitting around doing, not a whole lot of anything. But at the same time, it's for your own safety and for the safety of others. As far as I know, Kentucky's not on a lockdown right now. I'm not really sure what states are on a lockdown. But with this virus going around, the numbers of cases is going to continue to rise. And the number of, deaths is going to continue to rise along with it until, right now, like the U.S., I know we're that slope. We're still going straight up. We haven't, yet hit that peak and started going back down yet. We haven't even really that curve. My fingers are kind of messed up, but that curve hasn't occurred yet. It just doesn't seem that way. It's still going straight up in there. It scares me. I'm not gonna lie. It really does. Because even like the slightest little sniffle or the slightest little cough or something, hell, my heart might pound a little too hard from probably too much caffeine in all reality. But like I feel something in my body and I'm just like, oh God, I hope this is not what it is. I just, if I was to come down with this virus, I don't know what I would do, honestly. I would, of course, most likely be in the hospital. Um, and the scary thing is, to me, most of the people who are in, a serious condition, if their body doesn't, switch on and fight it, then sadly they're going to pass away in a hospital, like around the doctors and the nurses. They're not going to have their friends nor family by their bedside. Like, these people are literally dying by themselves, dying alone. And then yet we have people out in this world still, gathering in churches, gathering on the beaches, things of that sort, in large numbers, when almost probably any state governor that I've watched is saying, don't do that. Go to the grocery store, buy your groceries, buy it for a week, not for a month, things of that sort. We don't want to make it spread. We're all trying to flatten the curve. So, like I just said, just take care of each other, take care of yourselves, be safe, wash your hands for 20 seconds, soap and warm water. Just it's not that hard. Most of this is common sense things that we should have been doing like for years and years and years. It should have been taught to us since day one, but yet a lot of people don't wash their hands. A lot of people don't clean up after themselves, or they'll openly sneeze and spray everything. I really don't know where I'm going with this, to be completely honest. I'm just sitting here at work, talking to you guys. But I'm going to get back to work now. I love you guys very much. And as always, take it easy. So I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's actually the very next day. I got really busy when I was trying to sit down and talk to you guys, but unfortunately, I didn't get to come back to the office and sit and talk to you like I am now. I'm actually opening this morning. And to go over kind of what I was talking about in the first little bit that you guys saw, is that we only allow one customer inside the lobby at any given one time, and that's for, not only the safety of, the public, but the safety of the employees here at Papa John's. We also clean and sanitize most food services every 30 minutes, wash and sanitize our hands every 30 minutes. Like, we have a timer, and when that goes off literally every 30 minutes, it's so annoying, but we all wash our hands, we all sanitize. Now, we do not only carry out, we put not a door, sorry, a table in front of the counter to then, distance just a little bit more from, say, myself being on the register to the customer. And instead of, straight just handing them their pizza box, we set it down on that table for them to get. And now, honestly, I'm a little more nervous when it comes to having to hand something out through the drive-through window, because in order to, I guess, get the food to the customer, seems like I almost have to reach almost into their vehicle. And that scares me a little bit more than somebody being up here in the lobby. But yeah, we here at Papa John's try to take every single precaution, not only for the public, but the safety of our employees. We're not allowed to have any more than three delivery drivers in the store at one given time. So say there's 5 on a night shift, 2 of them either have to go stand out back, or they have to go sit in their car and wait for another driver to leave the back area of the store. Also, what we've done is we have marked every 4 to 6 feet with a piece of tape on the floor, and it works. It does. There are some periods where it's kind of hectic, and everybody is going to walk past each other at some point or time during the shift. But if we get busy, then everybody, of course, has their own designated position. But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I'm gonna get back to work.